Yelena's breath catches, her cheeks instantly turning pink. He's being honest, not aggressive, not pushy, just honest. And that means something to her. He wouldn't be violent, wouldn't betray her trust. And he admits, yeah, sometimes maybe he'd want to be close in that way too, but not often, not demanding. She processes it quietly, not shocked or upset, just thinking about intimacy with him. She cares for him deeply, loves his hugs, kisses, so the idea of more, it doesn't scare her. If it ever happened, it would have to be gentle, tender, like everything else between them. Yelena feels his face press close, so near her chest, and hears the soft, tearful voice. He is crying, but also marveling at how awesome she feels to him, and he calls them boobs again. Not sexy, not crude, just pure admiration, like a kid discovering something wonderful. She doesn't mind, not one bit. Instead of being embarrassed, she holds him tighter, little protective instinct kicking in. You're safe here, right against me, and yeah, they're okay, but you calling them awesome? That makes her feel warm all over. The soft ding sounds and the elevator doors slide open with a quiet whoosh. The hallway beyond is dimly lit, clean and empty. No guards, no alarms. They've reached their destination, a safe floor. Maybe a lab, maybe temporary housing, or just somewhere to breathe. Yelena still holds Dr. Lin in her arms, gentle but firm, as the doors open into this new space. Her eyes scan ahead, quiet, safe-looking, no threats visible, and without putting down yet, she takes one careful step forward, then another, carrying her precious boy into whatever comes next. Yelena quickly glances back at the elevator. Yes, her two boxes and the small bag are still sitting neatly where she left them. She hadn't dropped anything during the ride. And more importantly, they're safe. No umbrella guards took them. Nothing was disturbed. She nods, then gently shifts Dr. Lin in her arms just enough to turn slightly and kick one of the boxes lightly with her foot. Yeah, I got them all here. Your samples, your data. Everything's intact now. I just gotta carry you and get our stuff. Not easy, but I'm strong. Yelena thinks for a second, then shakes her head slightly, smiling. She's not sensitive in the fragile way, like people who cry at every joke or get offended easily. Nope, she's strong, not emotionally cold, but resilient. A joke? Even a little weird one? She won't freak out if someone says something silly about her or teases her gently. She just laughs or rolls with it. And Dr. Lin's jokes, so innocent and sweet, they don't scare or upset her. They make her happy. I'm not sensitive, she thinks quietly. I'm steady. Funanan dato heşisin çiğdenin kaydım fat kokin medat içi nasıl kaydı heyjaftan ve sini çelasan nokta. Yelena blinks, then bursts into quiet, flustered laughter. He loves her melons, and now he's asking if they're original? Not fake, not implants? Of course not. They're 100% natural, grown from years of athletic training, good genetics, and being a real woman not sculpted by surgery. And the way he says it, so genuinely curious, but sweet, makes her feel weirdly proud. Yeah. Yeah, me. No alterations. She playfully covers them with one arm for half a second, like hiding treasure. Yelena's face goes crimson like a wildfire. Her eyes go wide, her breath catches hard, and for the first time since she was a teenager, she's utterly speechless. That line? So bold, so unexpected. From sweet Dr. Lin? And not in a crude way, but raw honesty. He finds her so sexy that he could spend weeks thinking about it. Her heart pounds like crazy. She doesn't scold him, doesn't pull away, just stands there, flustered, blushing, overwhelmed by how intensely desired she feels. And after 2 seconds of stunned silence, she buries her burning face in his shoulder. Yelena is melting, actually melting. Her face is still buried in his shoulder, but now she's trembling slightly, not from sadness, but from pure flustered joy. He says her voice, her sexy voice, not just the body, not just the melons, which he clearly adores, but how she sounds and that 20%. That means 80% of it, the real magic, comes from her tone. The way she speaks soft Russian accent, warm timbre, something no surgery or makeup can create. She finally lifts her head, cheeks burning red. You really listen to my voice? That makes me weirdly happy. Weirdly happy. Yelena sees the scientist in the control room, cold, focused, pushing buttons on a console. Each press sends a new wave of chemicals flooding into the hallway through vents above. The air shimmers slightly, a faint greenish mist spreads. More T-virus variants, new mutations? Something worse than Ivy? She knows what this means. Umbrella isn't just observing, they're actively spreading it, creating more monsters, testing how far their creations can go. She grabs Dr. Lin's arm and yanks him back behind cover, a pillar or door frame. Don't breathe deep. Cover your mouth. And he stays. Beauty attention. Saying sure. Yelena's stomach drops. The kid isn't just releasing chemicals, he believes in something bigger, a new world, restart, a fresh beginning. But not through peace, not through healing, through mutation, through destruction of the old, so something better can rise. And to him, this is salvation, the end of human suffering, war, poverty, everything erased and rebuilt. She remembers cults, apocalyptic groups, people who thought fire would bring paradise. But this kid? He's a scientist with a gas mask and tears on his face, not a madman yelling on TV. He genuinely thinks the world will be better now, which makes it so much worse. Yelena acts fast, no hesitation. The kid is still crying, still pressing buttons, lost in his delusional mission to restart the world. But she knows if he keeps this up, more people will mutate, more lives will be destroyed. And she can't let that happen. Without a word, she grabs him, turns him around, and starts on the straps of his gas mask. The scientist panics slightly, mumbles something through tears. No, 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 it has to continue, but Yelena doesn't care. She's taking away his protection, his shield from the very poison he created. Yelena is merciless, not cruel, but firm. The scientist is weak, malnourished, probably hasn't eaten in days, surviving on stress and duty. He tries to fight, grabs for the gas mask, closes his nose, twists his body, but he's too frail, no strength. Just desperate movements of a starving boy playing God. She pins him gently but firmly against the wall with one arm, her other hand forces his jaw open slightly. No resistance can save him now. And as the chemical mist still drifts through the vents, she does something drastic. Forces air into his lungs, the poisoned air. Yelena hears his plea, raw, broken. Please let me leave. And for a split second, her heart cracks. This isn't a monster. It's a kid who thought he was saving the world, who starved himself for duty, now begging not to die. She doesn't answer with anger. Instead, she cups his face gently. Shh, shh, it's okay, sweetie. Just breathe. Soft. Maternal. No blame in her voice, but as the T-virus-laced air fills his lungs, the transformation begins instantly, his skin graying, flesh dissolving into something formless, a lump of pulsing gray mass, no human shape left, and Yelena just holds him through it, quietly. The ivy zombie lunges, fast, silent vines snaking like serpents toward Dr. Lin. Yelena doesn't hesitate. In one fluid motion, she pulls a grenade launcher from her back where she'd been hiding it, aims, boom. The explosion rips through the creature, a fireball of splintered wood and ash. But she's not done. As the smoke clears, she laughs, a short, fierce, mocking sound. Come on, pathetic plant, you think you scare me? No fear. Just pure confidence and contempt for Umbrella's twisted creations. Then she turns back to Dr. Lin, still safe, and checks him with quick eyes. Yelena bursts out laughing, genuinely loudly, not embarrassed this time, just charmed. Of all the things to compliment her boobs, and not in a creepy way, no, it's sweet, adoring, like he's marveling at something perfect. And perfect size? Not too big, not too small, just right. She playfully rolls her eyes but can't hide her smile. You're such a weirdo, but I like that you think they're perfect. They're just me, natural, real, and yeah, they're okay. Yelena opens her eyes, soft, serious, and looks right at him. The question hits her heart. You still love me even though I'm weird? Weird? He means the way he talks, how he says things so sweetly, how obsessed with melons and kindness. And to Yelena, that's not weird, it's perfect. She cups his face in both hands, thumbs brushing his cheeks gently. Yes, I love you so much. Your weird is my favorite part. The innocence, the honesty, no pretending. You're not broken or strange. You're unique. And I adore it. Of course, I still love you. Yelena's expression shifts instantly, focused, serious. Research? His future? Yes. She remembers the boxes he carried, the ones with his belongings, the documents, maybe samples, things important for his work. Without hesitation, she turns and grabs the stack of bags they left earlier by a wall, carefully checks each one, makes sure nothing is damaged. She hands them to him gently, one by one. Here, I protected them. Nothing spilled or torn. Your research matters, and I won't let anything happen to it. Yelena spots the girl, small, maybe 15 or 16, sneaking toward the biochemical room. Her hands shake as she clutches a vial of glowing liquid, clearly infected with virus particles, and she's crying even through the gas mask, tears soaking the edges, not out of fear. She wants to do this thing. Spreading more viruses is right, probably brainwashed, or forced, or promised something, a home, a family, either way. This isn't an adult soldier. It's a child playing monster.